Coming up on the October edition of Channel 12's Lakeside News. The Excelsior Fire District's Kelly Murphy Ringate will preview this year's Fire Prevention Open House and Safety Fair. We'll recap Victoria's family-friendly Volksfest and Art Fair. The City of Maple Plain is featured in another edition of the Member City Showcase. And the winner is... LMCC has some exciting news about our upcoming awards competition for local producers. Lakeside News is next. Hi, I'm Chris Felt, and welcome to Lakeside News, where you'll find news and events from around the lake area. Each year, hundreds gather at the Excelsior Fire District for Fire Prevention Week. The Fire Prevention Open House and Safety Fair allows area residents a chance to meet their local firefighters, learn valuable safety tips, and of course, have fun. Kelly Murphy Ringate reports.
Hi, I'm Kelly from the Excelsior Fire District, and I'm here to talk to you about the Fire Prevention Open House and Safety Fair on October 13th. That's a Thursday night, so mark your calendars, because fire safety is for people of all ages, young, old, seniors, because fire safety education doesn't have an age limit. I want to talk to you about the demonstrations first. The first one is one that you can be a part of. That's our live fire extinguisher demonstrations. A firefighter teaches the crowd how to use a fire extinguisher on a real fire, and then we ask people to come up and show us what they've learned. Then we have the residential sprinkler trailer from the State Fire Marshal's Office. This is where you can go into a trailer, sit live in front of a fire, the fire marshal starts the fire, and then you get to sit and watch it put out live by one single sprinkler head. You'll feel the heat, but you won't get burned. The next demonstration is going on all evening long. We have a live grease fire demonstration trailer where you can learn how to put out a grease fire properly, and that's by sliding a lid on it and turning off the burner. And you can also see what happens when you put out a grease fire wrong by applying water. And for our grand finale, we have a live burn. We are building two exact rooms. We're furnishing them with the exact same furniture, but the difference between them is we have one single sprinkler head in one of the rooms and one does not have a sprinkler head. You'll be able to come and watch us set them both on fire. You'll see how rapidly a residential fire sprinkler puts out the one room and how the firefighters put out the next room. You'll be able to compare the damage in both of them. Now I've told you about all the things that you can see at the open house. Now I'm going to tell you more about what you can do. One of the things we have that's popular with kids and adults of all ages is spraying a real fire hose at Sparky's Spray House. You'll be assisted by firefighters and it'll be a ball. We also have the opportunity for you to try on real firefighters gear. Kids, adults, grandmas, grandpas. We have our gear set out and someone to assist you put on real live turnout gear and firefighters helmets. Bring the camera. This is a great photo op. You can always find Sparky the Fire Dog at the Fire Prevention Open House and Safety Fair, but Sparky's had a new friend, Freddie the Fire Truck. You can come and interact with Freddie, talk to Freddie, and learn about fire safety. Another way that we can teach the kids to be fire safe is to take them through the Safe Escape House. The Safe Escape House is a house with a living room, a kitchen, and a bedroom, where firefighters teach kids about fire safety in each room. Not only can you meet real firefighters at the Fire Prevention Open House and Safety Fair, but you can meet and talk to real police officers. South Lake, Minnetonka Police, and Deep Haven Police Department will both be here to show you their cars, show you what they wear on their belts, and talk to people and answer questions. I've just scratched the surface on what's going on the night of the Fire Prevention Open House and Safety Fair. There's a ton of things to do and even more activities and more demonstrations. So mark your calendar. That's Thursday, October 13th, 2011 for the Fire Prevention Open House and Safety Fair at Excelsior Fire Station number 1. You can look at our website for more information.
Coming up after the break, we'll recap this year's family-friendly Victoria Volksfest and Art Fair. Lakeside News returns in a moment.
You are watching the LMCC, the Lake Minnetonka Communications Commission's community television channels. The LMCC is starting negotiations with our cable television service provider, Mediacom, regarding renewal terms for the existing 15-year cable television franchise for our area. We are interested in hearing your comments regarding Mediacom's current service and possible future service suggestions. You may communicate with us via our email address, franchise@lmcc-tv.org, via postal mail to Franchise Renewal, Lake Minnetonka Communications Commission, P.O. Box 385, Spring Park, Minnesota, 55384-0385. Or you may call and leave us a voicemail message at 952-279-2404.
Good morning, I'm Henry Pryor, and I want to welcome you to Victoria, which happens to be my town. I'm with the Lake Minnetonka Communications Commission, and we are inviting you today to come to Volksfest 2011. Along with Nate Reinitz, veteran videographer, we're pleased to welcome you to Volksfest, and we're about ready to head downtown Victoria and show you around our town. Well, now we're in downtown Victoria. We moved away from the Welcome to Victoria sign. And I want you to see Mary Flynn here, or meet Mary Flynn, I should say, who's the director of Volksfest, and she's going to tell me and the rest of you what Volksfest is and what it's all about.
Thank you. Volksfest is an art fair and a business expo at the same time. There's 44 artisans here that represent all different types of art. It's unique, it's amazing. And then local businesses who come to show off their business, to get business for themselves. And we have food vendors, everything from, you know, the greatest gyros on earth, Hawaiian ice cream, and cupcakes.
Oh boy, this is my town. Something to eat. Okay, and Volksfest goes through today.
Yes, it's from 10 this morning until 5 o'clock tonight for all of the business and the artisans. And then starting at 5:30 this evening, we have the bed races put on by the Victoria Fire Department. So we're going to be screaming beds up and down the street right in front of us here, and little races going on. And then tonight we have another band in the tent over behind Victoria House, and it's called the Text Pistols.
Now, is this going to be street dance or just sit down and listen?
It is both. We're going to have a dance floor, and we're also going to have some tables, and we have a little beer garden and everything that you can sit and enjoy the band.
Well, that's fitting with Volksfest, with the beer garden.
Yes, absolutely. What is a festival without a beer garden?
That's right. All right, Mary. Well, thank you so much for coming over and speaking with us. And Nate and I are going to go visit the town.
Good. Do it. Eat. There's plenty of food.
Well, I have in front of me right now, I have Randy Miller, who's the president of the Victoria Business Owners Association. And we've been working together on a lot of little projects this year, and we got more to go. But today it's Volksfest, and Randy has put this project together, and it's been a lot of work. Randy, tell me a little bit about Volksfest, how it got started. Do you remember?
Well, 2 years ago, the Victoria Business Owners started an association which is called Victoria Business Owners Association. We wanted to work in collaboration with the Southwest Metro Chamber to expand the event for the community, thus naming it Volksfest and Art Fair.
You having fun at Volksfest?
Yes.
All right. What's your favorite thing to do here?
I liked climbing the wall because I got to go on it.
Alex, tell me about your shop here. It's called Custom Leather Work. And you have some very interesting items here at the Volksfest.
Thank you.
I'd like you to tell me about it if you could. Especially, they look like shields to me.
Everything in here is made of leather. Right now I have some of the simpler items that I have are elephants, And these leather elephants are nice and small. They can be used for a variety of things. I've had customers purchase them as key rings or as hanging ornaments or even just toys for the kids. And they're real nice, very simple, and they're very kid safe.
Looks a lot nicer than the leather work that I did at camp when I was a kid.
It's a little different.
Yeah, it looks very nice.
But a lot of it is pretty similar. Right now, these are swords and shields that I have for the kids. I've always liked my kids like playing with the swords and things like that. I've always worked with leather, so last year I made some leather swords and shields for my kids and people fell in love with it. They're made completely out of leather, so when they're banging away at each other, or they accidentally miss each other and hit a furniture or a wall, the leather acts as a great cushion, and there's a stiffening rod in the middle that allows it to flex, but it's not going to break. So it's made so it can just last for a very long time.
Very, very pretty. Nice working.
Thank you.
To do there. Yeah.
These are shields. These are the shields that I have for them. There's a wood core in the middle, so it's nice and rigid and stiff, and it's very pretty. Even the blanks, like I have, are just as pretty as the ones with the hand carving. Everything in here is handmade by myself. I make it all myself, and I'm right out of Minnetonka.
Okay, pretty good. Well, thanks very much. It's very interesting seeing your little stand here. And I'm always looking for something that's a little bit unusual, and this certainly is unusual.
Well,
Thank
even
you.
the masks that I make, the masks I've been making for years, and they're made in the Italian comedy style.
Okay.
And the difference between the Italian comedy and some of the other masks, the masks themselves have special features that enhance the character that are not brought about through either beads or feathers or paints and stuff like that. Because the original Italian comedy was street market theater back in the early 14 and 1500s. And the reason it was stylized is so that way when you walk up, you say, oh, I know that character, I know what he wants, I know what he's doing in the show. So you immediately fall into the plot. If you've ever seen Three's Company, Gilligan's Island, Friends,
all of the above.
Exactly. Those are basic characters that even if you walk into the middle of the episode, you say, oh, that's this person, I know what he wants, and I know his part in the show. So immediately you fall into the plot without trying to figure out, without the 10, 20 minutes of figuring out what's going on.
So there's a lot of stuff going on, a lot of food to eat, a lot of shops to visit, and we're making this video today so you can see what you missed in 2011. Hope you'll come back next year.
It's your community, it's your airport. Being aware and vigilant is the best defense against the ongoing threat of terrorism. As users of the airport, you are our eyes and ears. If you see anything suspicious at or near MSP International Airport, report it to the airport police.
The very real and deliberate threat that this nation faces is not confined to the airport. If you see suspicious activity anywhere in the community, report it to your local police department. You are an important part of keeping our communities safe.
Keep an eye out and keep our airport safe.
Be aware, be vigilant, and be safe.
Welcome back. It's time again for the Member City Showcase. In these segments, we'll give you some city history, inform you of what's going on currently, and who to contact for a variety of city-related issues. This month's Member City Showcase is on Maple Plain.
Maple Plain, Minnesota is a prosperous community located about 25 miles west of Minneapolis on US Highway 12. Maple Plain has a total area of 1.1 square miles, all of it land. Approximately 2,100 people call Maple Plain home. The city is situated on the western edge of Hennepin County and completely within the Orono Public Schools District. Maple Plain has experienced continuous growth, mostly due to the physical attractions of the area, including many trees, productive farms, and a good location to enjoy the Twin Cities and also the nearby Lake Minnetonka. There are many grand maples with very bright fall colors, which is where the name Maple Plain comes from. Early settlement of the area started in 1854 and revolved around Lake Independence to the north and its outflow, Pioneer Creek, located in the northwest corner of town. During 1868 through 69, a railroad was built through Maple Plain. By 1871, a post office had been put in. The community of Maple Plain was an unincorporated village for its first 44 years, until becoming incorporated in 1912. Village water came to the town in 1939, sewers were installed in 1950, and the roads were blacktopped in 1961. Before State Highway 12 was built, Main Street was State Highway 10, which paralleled the railroad tracks. Controversy developed when the State Highway Department proposed the present route. Local citizens wanted the roads to stay the same, for fear of losing local and tourist trade and because of the proximity to the newly built school. However, the engineers prevailed and Highway 12 was finished throughout 1929 and 1930. In 2009, Maple Plain held the first annual Udder Market on 8 consecutive Thursdays during the summer. The Udder Market was a farmer's market used to spotlight locally grown organic fruits and vegetables and also recognize different local businesses. Besides for the fresh food, Udder Market had different entertainment each week for the whole family to enjoy, which varied from music to short plays. There was always a different children's activity each week, new natural products, and handmade antiques. The city of Maple Plain is served by West Hennepin Public Safety. Director of Public Safety Ray McCoy can be reached at 763-479-0500. Fire Chief Nate Jerd can be reached at 763-479-0520. For more information on the City of Maple Plain, you can contact the City Hall at 763-479-0515 or go to the website at www.mapleplain.com.
Coming up next, and the winner is... LMCC has some exciting news about our upcoming awards competition for local producers. Lakeside News returns in a moment.
This month on Seniors on the Go, we'll hear what Center Director Mindy Anderson has planned activities-wise for the month of October. We'll recap last month's 4th annual Sheldon Anderson Memorial Golf Tournament, a fundraiser for the Gillespie Center. We'll highlight another center volunteer. This month, it's Donna Smith. And of course, we'll have another fabulous Cooking with Barb segment. Seniors on the Go airs weekdays on LMCC's Channel 12.
And the winner is...
Thank you. Thank you. This award means so much to me. I've got a lot of people to thank. My dog, Corporal Cuddles. This one's for you, little guy. Mr. Whiskers, my cat. My high school guidance counselor, Mr. Henderson, who said I wouldn't amount to anything. Look at me now, Mr. Henderson. Look at me now. You like me. You really, really like me. Huh? Tyler.
Chris, what are you doing?
Oh, I'm just practicing my acceptance speech for the upcoming LMCC Programming Awards.
Well, why would you do that? Our awards are only for our public access producers, not for staff.
What? Really?
Mm-hmm.
Really? I've got to go.
That guy's always doing that. The Lake Minnetonka Communications Commission is proud to announce an exciting new awards competition for our public access producers. Honoring the best in community television programming in the Lake area, this is a true awards competition. Media professionals not affiliated with the LMCC will judge the entries. The Gala Awards Dinner and Ceremony will be held Thursday, November 3rd, 2011 at the LMCC studio. The deadline for entries is October 17th. Categories include entertainment variety, interview talk show, inspirational spiritual, news or magazine series, public education, or short subject. If you have any questions, contact LMCC Productions Manager Chris Vogt at 952-471-7125 or email at chris@lmcc-tv.org. Good luck!
Oh, This means so much to me, I told myself I wouldn't cry.
I'm Jen Olson, State Senator from Senate District 33, which serves all of the Lake Minnetonka communities within Hennepin County. I always appreciate the opportunity to come and be a part of Capital Update, and also I welcome hearing from many constituents who say they have watched the program. So thank you for the wonderful service that you give to our whole area at Lake Minnetonka Cable Communications.
Have you checked out the LMCC website lately? It's been redesigned and we're now online. Check us out at www.lmcc-tv.org. Well, there you have it. News and events happening in and around the lake area. If you have a news story or see something exciting going on, please let us know. We can be reached here at the LMCC at 952-471-7125, via email at lmcc@lmcc-tv.org, or please check us out on our website at www.lmcc-tv.org. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next month on Channel 12's Lakeside News.